Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to play Battle for Neighborville on mobile. Now this tutorial will only be focusing on Apple iOS devices, mainly because I don't have an Android device, but I imagine the steps will be very similar. Before you do anything though, there are a couple of things you are going to need. Number one, a mobile device, obviously. Number two, a subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, either on PC or Xbox. And number three, an Xbox or other iOS compatible controller. Once you have all of those things checked off, you are ready to go. So first off, you need to load up Safari and go to xbox.com/play. Now this can be done on other browsers, but there is a specific reason why you want to use Safari, which I'll touch on later. Next, click on sign in and it will ask you to sign in with your Microsoft account. Make sure this is the account you have the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription on. So follow the instructions to sign in as usual. I would recommend ticking the keep me signed in checkbox and press yes to agree, as it can get annoying constantly signing in and out. But please note this is not required, it's whatever you feel most comfortable with. Once you've done that, you will be directed to this page, and this is where using Safari is important. On the bottom right hand side of the page, you will see this pop-up that gives you instructions of how to add Xbox Cloud Gaming to your home screen, giving you a better viewing experience. All you need to do is go to the share symbol on the top right of Safari and press add to home screen, then press add. You can rename the shortcut to whatever you like, but I'm just going to leave it default. Once you do that, the shortcut item will appear. Next, click on Cloud Gaming and it will load up a page asking you to sign in once again. Just do the same as before. So now we're signed in successfully and we are on the main Cloud Gaming page. Before we proceed further, this is where I'd recommend to connect your Xbox controller to your mobile device. You'll notice down here there are a number of games that can be played via touch, so this is where controllers pop up on your mobile screen. Unfortunately, Battle for Neighborville does not support this, so you will need to connect an Xbox or other Bluetooth supported controller. For this tutorial, I will demonstrate how to connect an Xbox controller, but it will work with other controllers like the Razer Kishi, for example. Sadly, not all Xbox controllers will work with iPhones, as the controller needs to have Bluetooth support. Only Xbox controllers that are model 1708 or newer will work, so these are the controllers that came with the Xbox One S. The best way to tell if your controller is 1708 or above is by the design change. Controllers that do not support Bluetooth have this separate section around the Xbox logo that is a different material. Controllers that do support Bluetooth have the same material as the rest of the controller around the Xbox logo. Then of course, Xbox Series X or S controllers will also work. So once you've identified you have a Bluetooth wireless controller, all you need to do is hold down the Xbox button to turn on the controller, then press the pairing button located on the back. Then head over to the Bluetooth settings on your device and you should see your controller pop up there. Press on it and it should pair the controller to your mobile. Now we have the controller connected, you can head back over to the Cloud Gaming app. I know it's not technically an app, but it's just easier to say, and locate Battle for Neighborville. If you've played it recently, it should be in this top bar, but if not, just use the search bar in the top right. Once you've found it, press on the game and it should begin to load. You'll get a screen that says setting up your stream, which lasts up to half a minute, I would say, but after that the game should start up and boom, you are playing Battle for Neighborville on your mobile device. Now, whilst it's great you can play the game on your mobile, in my experience I found the latency to be quite poor, as in when I move the thumbstick, for example, it takes quite a few milliseconds for it to react, which obviously for a shooter game can be an issue. Whilst I think it's possibly bearable in offline modes, it can make online games pretty tricky indeed. Now, I did find the button latency wasn't quite as bad as the thumbstick, so jumping and using abilities seemed more responsive. The only thing I would recommend to combat the thumbstick issue is to reduce your controller's sensitivity in-game. Anyway guys, there you have it, Battle for Neighborville on mobile. As usual, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below. But other than that, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you want to support my channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen now or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys, bye.